Hello all, welcome back to my channel. Well, they said it's going to be raining all week, which I believe it, but as of right now, my sun shines out. I know on my other few videos, I talked about my goodies, my basket, or certain book reviews. I think I'm going to name it called Another Goodie Unboxing Basket. Oh my gosh, guys. I got some more Valentine goodies. I'm going to share that with you. Exciting. Certain stuffed animals like monkeys and teddy bears. I got this for my love. It's squishy, it's so soft. I got this teddy bear, $6, but I think I got it on sale for $3. They had a sale percentage. You get them deals, you can get cheaper things, for the sales drop and go off. And I also got this. I just love it and thought it was too pretty. It's called Belgian Milk Chocolate Roses. It's a dozen roses. And I thought it was just too pretty. I haven't touched it yet, but it's all chocolate roses. And I showed you the monkey I got on the other video. I also got a monkey for Valentine's Day. A small pocket, and then the black big monkey I showed you all. That's another thing. That was part of my Valentine's present. It wasn't completely over yet. So I hope you all enjoyed that so far. Yes. Plus I got some clips for my chips and snacks and things. Now, this book here is kind of dark. I don't know how some of you all feel about darker books, but like I said, when you're a writer or trying to get your book published, the title, the book itself, it's got to pop out. It's got to speak to you. These two books spoke to me. I got this one, and this is the one, I started in both of them, but this one I couldn't put down. It's called Love and Other Foreign Words by Aaron McCallhan. What happens when your heart gets lost in translation? I thought the book spoke out to me. It's got a nice picture, great size, great. It is paperback, nice binding. I want my book to look, it's sort of like that, like the Awakening, the Spring Awakening I showed you on the other video. This is part of a goodie I got, unboxing. Then The Diary of a Haunting by M. Verano. She does the portraits. Possession. This book was originally $11.49. I got it for $1, and I also got this one for $1. Both of these at Dollar Tree. All new authors to me, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of a little dark. But this young lady's went through it. She's been through some stuff. I think her name is pronounced Latasha. That's the victim in this book. If you was at price in the U.S. is $17.99, Canada is $23.99. The book goes from ages 14 and up. All her life has wanted to be a star. It's more than an ambition somewhere. Deep inside, she feels certain that she was born for greatness. But the path to stardom now seems to be halted by the mysterious undiagnosed illness that's taken over her body. Doctors don't have a clue what could be causing it. She stays most days, documenting her strange symptoms. Symptoms that start with fevers and chills, but soon escalate to strange items her body seems to be producing: bones, nails, and even glass. All the while, Latita is fixated on what is happening in the news. Race riots are moving ever closer to her neighborhood. Correction, her name's pronounced Latita. But when visions of horrific scenes begin to invade her mind, even the media can't distract her. As Latita's illness worsens, she soon begins to wonder, is her sickness biological, or is it something more? Are the voices she hears signs of insanity, or signs of something much more sinister and demonic? Or perhaps signs of something more benevolent, something holy. Latita always knew she'd be a star. She just never knew how quickly it would all manifest. So she's got some issues going on there. It's kind of dark. She's thinking even herself she might be possessed or something. Y'all tell me in the comment below at the end of this video what you think, what I read so far. This is like a little summary about it. I started it, but then when I started on this other book, I couldn't put it down. I read 3 chapters out of this one. This is basically like surgeries, notes she took from her doctor, recording her illness and that kind of thing. It's kind of spook. It's mystery. It's mysterious, but it seems to be pretty good so far. Never heard of these authors. I got that. I like when I get extra goodies, when I get, like I said, extra savings to get it. I like getting extra books or whatever I can get. And I showed you I got the dry eraser markers last weekend. You can never have enough of these. They can dry up. You can lose them. If you lose them, you ain't going to have to better use your dry eraser board. So it's good to keep these on hand. I showed you I had them. So I'm excited I could actually share that with you all. Okay, this was the one I did a video maybe a month ago or a few weeks ago. It's the 9 Fruits of the Spirit, a devotion series by Robert Strand, Patience, and it's like a little workbook. And I told you I'd get on here once I started anything on it. And let's see if I did a little bit of reading in it. I might have did one short little exercise to it. The fruit of the Spirit is patience. Have you explained or prayed, Lord, I want patience and I want it right now? What we have failed to recognize is that the Lord has been patiently waiting to give us patience long before we even thought of asking for it. God doesn't have to try to be patient. He is. I'm so thankful that He's patient with us through all of our ups and downs, our in and outs of all the fruit of the Spirit. It is easier to joke about patience than it is to become a patient person. That is so true. So this little book is inspirational, but it's got a little exercise you can do in it. And I accidentally grabbed the journal mistakenly for this one in one video. So I think I did correct that. And just flip on over, and once you read, and I did answer a little bit of it. As you see right there, I don't know if it's backwards or what to y'all. But that's a little bit of exercise I did, and I told you I'd share it with you. So I'm going to squeeze it in this video blog. What is there in your relationships that causes you to become impatient with others? One, I put not getting the support for what I'm passionate about. It makes me impatient. That was one of my answers. The second one, this portion begins with the well-known exchange between Peter and the Lord relate. Maybe you all can answer that either now or at the end of the video. It's your choice how you want to do it. The answer I put, we are supposed to forgive every time because the Lord has forgiven me or us. But I think from the scripture, I think it said 7 times 7 or something like that. But yeah, that's all I done. I did that one little page. I started on it, but I'm doing other projects, buying other things and trying to invest and save money so I can get other type of books. But it's really helpful. You can get this at your Dollar Tree along with those other 2 newer book goodies that I received, which I got them night before last. Saturday nights when I got that. And the extra chocolate roses, dozen roses, and a teddy bear. I'm so excited. I really enjoy that. If you had a nice Valentine's Day and had some goodies, feel free to share it with me. And we're going to read a little bit of introduction on this book. I cannot seem to put this book down, you all. Can anyone be truly herself or truly in love in a language that's not her own? 16-year-old Josie knows a lot of languages. She speaks college, friends and boyfriends, breakups, and even the language of beautiful girls. But none of these is her native tongue. The only people who speak that are her best friend, Stu, and her sister, Kate. So when Kate gets engaged to an unsufferable guy, how can Josie see as anything but the mistake of a lifetime? Josie tries to warn her sister Kate about this guy she wants to get in a relationship with. That'll give you a little bit of description, kind of what it's talking about. But I don't want to spoil it and be a spoiler and tell everything about it. I want you to buy it and read it yourself because it's really good. If you're a reader like me, you're a writer, you will want to get this book. I give a thumbs up. It's awesome. As battles are waged over secrets and semantics, Josie is forced to examine her feelings for he loves her. She's also in a relationship. The sister she loves but doesn't always like, and the book said a word, at least not in a language Josie understands. Her and her best friend is losing certain of their language, their bondage of certain issues there. A true blue lovable weirdo, Josie is a type of character I really enjoy seeing. Authentically herself, even when it's her into trouble. Hello, giggles. And that was one little comment view there. But you can open it up views. The problem with what if. On Friday morning, I say to Steve, as we walk to Cap, he's a nice guy, and I like him, but we aren't exactly having a great conversations. It is just about school. Have you tried longer conversations? Do you mean since homecoming? Do you count homecoming as trying? I count homecoming as embarrassing disaster. Well, so does he, probably. He's the one who told you he only asked you out because you're tall. Yeah, and he apologized, and so did I for blabbering all night. We're at the point of finding out just how much we like each other. So we need to show each other who we really are. Beyond height, blathering, which creates a number of unpleasant possibilities. I tick these off on four fingers and ignore the exaggerating look of amusement on Stu's face. What if I like him more than he likes me? What if he likes me more than I like him? What if neither one of us likes each other all that much? What if we have a repeat of homecoming? What if his head explodes while you're talking? I raise my thumb right in his face. Josie, you think too much, he says with a little laugh. You also talk too much. He was very blunt with her. Stu was her best friend. Other books you may enjoy. An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. It might be some books you might want to look up or buy, or if you can read it for free online, go read it. The Enhancements by Nina LaCour. Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. Hold Still by Nina LaCour. I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. Lala and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. The Moon and More by Sarah Dessen. My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen. And What I Thought Was True by Huntley Fitzpatrick. These are just some list of other books if you want to check them out and read them. And that was a little description of reading it. She wrote this book to her husband named Tim, for my husband Tim. And it's very straightforward. And I'm already on chapter 3. I'm right here. This is where I'm at, where it's folded. I use my receipt as a bookmarker so I can get some more bookmarkers. They come in handy. I think I want something about writers bookmarker on there. Inspiring quotes for writers. That's the type of bookmark I'm looking for. And this is where I stopped at. Right here. on this page right there. You see where it's folded? My receipt. I stopped that. And that's on page 28. And that's a lot of reading just within an hour or two's time. Read 3 chapters. That tells you how good this book is. So far, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you like it, feel free to throw the thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if it ain't but like maybe 15 seconds of my video and you get enough view and you like it, and you want to show your love and support for me, feel free to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. What you thought about my goodies, the 2 books that I reviewed about. Tell me what your questions are to the book and what you like about it. And you're going to go buy it and try to pick you up a copy and buy you one. Let me know down below. Great Monday. It is 1:07 p.m. and a gorgeous day. You still got to bundle up. The air feels still kind of cold. It's supposed to get up to 61. Okay, guys, this is it for this video. Have the rest of the day and have fun. Do something inspiring and write. Bye now.